Certain people are chasing self-optimization for certain reasons, and I think they often really don't know why. They need to do everything in a perfect way. They need to look perfect at all times. They need to have everything under control. They need to live up to a certain standard, and they feel horrible when they believe they have failed to do so. Oftentimes there is still this feeling lingering under their skin that it is still not enough. They are still not enough. So many people are chasing something they will never find on the outside. What do you think it is they are looking for? I believe they are looking for love, to be loved, to be accepted. The strategy they have chosen to get there, believing they need to be perfect, has not developed just recently. As children, we have certain needs. We need to be safe. We need to be loved. And sometime around the age of 2 or 3, we need to learn to feel autonomous, independent. In an ideal world, we get those needs met by our primary caregivers. But we don't live in an ideal world. And parents are just humans too. And so more often than not, there is a lack somewhere in meeting one of the needs of the child. And the child tries to get those needs met and develops strategies to achieve it, to be loved and to be accepted, to feel safe and independent. So as children, we already learn that it is on us to do something in order to get our needs met. This results in strategies like being the good girl, the good boy, always doing the right thing, strategies to get rewarded, to get heard and seen. We try to get those needs met by achievements, by being the best at school, coming home with fantastic grades, etc. Or we try to undermine our needs. We don't speak up. We don't want to bother anyone. Or we do the opposite. We rebel. We throw tantrums to get seen and heard. So as children, we already learn to receive love from the outside. And this sticks with most people during their adult years as well. We please people. We let others violate our boundaries. We try to be and do perfect. We create facades to at least look perfect. But inside of us, there's still this little person with an open wound, looking for love, looking to be loved and accepted, just for being us. Unfortunately, we often learn the hard way in life that we cannot find what we are looking for on the outside. All the possessions we think we must have still leave us empty. All our achievements in professional life might give us a high for a while, but then we still find ourselves asking ourselves, what? This was it? And off we go and chase the next goal, the next achievement. Or we end up in unhealthy relationships that hurt, friendships that are superficial, colleagues and bosses that try to manipulate. We seek validation from the outside and give the power to everybody else except us. Doesn't sound really great, does it? What if we begin to look into a different direction? What if we don't look outside of us, but begin to look inside of us? What if a great beginning would be just to realize, hey, yeah, sounds like me. And I indeed still have that feeling of not enoughness going on. And I tried for a long time to find it outside, or in other people, or status, or self-optimization. Self-awareness is the very first and often the hardest step to take to create a life-changing transformation on your way to finally arrive at home. What if I look at the lack and the pain I'm feeling and start to become loving and kind towards myself? Can I give myself the love I'm missing, the safety in myself, the independence and freedom? What can I imagine would happen then? What can you imagine would happen then? Would you then finally feel at home? When I think about feeling at home, I might think about feeling safe and comfortable. It's a place where I belong, with nothing to prove to anyone. I feel at ease. I just am. I'm enjoying myself. I'm relaxing, doing stuff, or maybe not. At least those are my ideas of feeling at home. What are yours? I believe in order to feel fulfilled and happy in our life, we need to find that place that we call home as we navigate through stormy seas and noisy everyday lives. It keeps us sane, congruent, confident, and resilient. And our real home is to be found within us. So here are some ideas to help you to find home easier. Number 1, each moment you can hit the pause button and really be in your everyday moment can bring you back to a deep feeling of being alive. It doesn't have to be long, but may it serve as a reminder that you actually live and that there's something you could take in right now that you haven't noticed. And then you can choose to savor it for a bit. Yes, being more mindful is a key word here. Taking a deep breath of fresh air whilst closing your eyes. Dropping the shoulders. And exhale fully. Smiling. Why not? It does help. Number 2, being at home within ourselves, feeling safe as the person we are and comfortable in our own skin are priceless and valuable things we can learn in life that no one can ever take away from us once we found that home inside. And this also means to take a look in the mirror to get to know ourselves better. The better we know ourselves, the more congruent we can be in the world. We can learn to honor our feelings and emotions instead of suppressing them. And yes, we can honor the good, the bad, and the ugly. And as we do, we still meet ourselves with love, kindness, and compassion, even when we go through a really rough patch and struggle with experiencing any kind of positive emotion. You will find that in the end, you always come out on the other side, a bit taller, a bit stronger, and a bit more convinced that yes, you can handle whatever is thrown your way. This will be one of your ultimate superpowers that will bring you home. Meditation is something that can help you to get there in a peaceful, personal, and intimate way. If you're interested, I have a program that aims exactly at that, at helping you to feel comfortable within yourself, peaceful, and to experience yourself in your wholeness, which will create this inner sense of joy and happiness within you, if you want to. I will link it in the description box below. Number 3, compare yourself with others, as in allowing yourself to be inspired by others. You don't have to do what they do. You can pick and choose everything that feels relevant to you. The keywords here are, again, self-awareness and intention. Get to know your strengths, the parts you would like to improve, your values, your passions, your curiosities, your loves, your dreams. Being at home is finding space and time to recharge and rest. Number 4. Keyword here, guilt-free. Close the door. Scrap the shoulds. Forget about what would look good. Do things that you love doing. Things that you have forgotten you love doing. Doing them again. Stopping rumination about work or about what others think or don't think. You will never know anyway. Just calling it a day where you have done your best. The best that you could have done. And reward yourself with the downtime you deserve in exactly the way you want and need. And if it's nothing in particular, then that is exactly it. To end this video, I would love to give you this quote from Eckhart Tolle that I love. Pleasure is always derived from something outside of you, whereas joy arises from within. I think that hits home, no pun intended, pretty close. So may you find your way home, and may it be with you always. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.